really well-measured ball. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. The Netherlands have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Now there's a fine ball. He's having a shot! And that's a tidy finish. The Netherlands are level. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
The Netherlands are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, and the shot! Goal, the Netherlands! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Spain really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
The Netherlands with the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Nedved. It's a goal kick. And it's Nedved. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Buffon is there to clear. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Pepe makes the interception. Thuram is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Nedved. That's been cut out, well played. He's a sharp little ball here. Seedorf. Vieira. Threads one in. Nedved in acres of space out wide. He's rising! And again, that is frustrating.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Oh, good spread. Mohamed Salah. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Thuram. Looking for options for movement. Seedorf. Ambrosini. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Hullet. The ball is loose and the chase is on. So a temporary halt to the action. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And we are up to the break.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
En el marcador se podrá ver a continuación un resumen con las jugadas más destacadas de la primera parte. Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 23, Scholes.
Away we go again.
Será reemplazado por el
Well, I
dorsal
think in
10.
these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Neatly clipped into space. Mohamed Salah is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. He's picked his way through. Seedorf's delivery. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Seedorf cuts it out. Spain come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
He's being urged to shoot.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that pass isn't the best. Nedved. Salah play gets his head on it! Well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Now it's Hazard. Always onto this. Spain still have the cards to affect this game. And he's intervened well there. And here's Ibrahimovic. Caresses it through. Nedved. Desai. Here's Vieira. Nicely weighted ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a threatening ball. In comes the corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's going to be another corner. Spain have their second corner now. Nedved goes short. Well, now it's a race for the ball. The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way. That is ended up in no man's land. Hazard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, good ball! It's Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic finds himself offside. Seedorf. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Cruyff. Can he get it through? That's a shade optimistic.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
He's been slipped through, and he is... tries a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now, he's got space here. It's a pretty loose pass. Turan. And here's Yamal. And that is well cleared. Now it's Hullet. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Mohamed Salah is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And here's the chance to counter. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Vieira. And here's Hullet. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And he's done it again, he's got his second. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Now it's Hazard. Pass somewhat off target. Vieira. Now it's Hullet. And here's Ibrahimovic. And he was quick to react. Nedved. Pepe kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now, can they get him away? Shot could be on. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's in plenty of space here. Mohamed Salah gets him. He's had a shot!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Shot, surely! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Now it's Hullet. And that's it. Spain pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim, so how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers, but he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Guardiola wins the duel this time. Yamal tries to play it through. He's picked his way through. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
He's had a shot! Delivered with swing. And it's Hazard. Tries a deft little ball. And he's heaved it away. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
The Netherlands with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Neymar plays it short. Well read, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Hullet. A probing pass. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably wasn't.
0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing OK here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Seedorf has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And it's Hazard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He's found space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal's cross. Neymar. Crossed into the middle. Oh, nicely intercepted. Yamal. Beckenbauer. He's a sharp little ball here. Yamal's cross. Towering header! Goal, the Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while...
Solid goal! But he's left disappointed.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Quality ball. Now it's Hullet. That's been cut out, well played. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Searching pass he's played there. Seedorf. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Hazard. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, well played. Thuram. Scholes. Nedved looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And he thumps it clear. Tries to pass it through. Ibrahimovic stood his ground strongly. The Netherlands have their second corner now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, what a mistake! It's hit the post! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. The Netherlands have their third corner. Neymar with the short one. Zanetti gets a foot in here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Bullet. It's a really well-measured ball. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Hullet. Looking to play him in. Now it's Yamal. He's gone for goal! Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Can he get it through? Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Spain currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And so the action is resumed.
Spain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Nice interception, well timed. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Guardiola. And here's Ibrahimovic.
The Netherlands have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Bullish header! And he hits the net! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
The Netherlands are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Desai with the clearance. Seedorf. The Netherlands appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He won't be happy with that one. Knocks it into space.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Nedved. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And he's picked it up out wide. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's Azar. Guardiola. And there's the shot! Oh, cracking effort.
Guardiola certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Now he's got space here. Oh, no joy this time. Yamal. Hazard. Oh, strongly challenged there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Scholes being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Vieira. It's Seedorf. Seedorf powering forward here. And here's Hullet. Lampard does really well to win the ball there. Just about up to 75 minutes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Yamal has it in a wide position. Yamal. Nesta cuts out the pass. And it's Scholes. Zanetti. And this is Nedved. Now this could be a chance. He has found the way through. And he's there to get it away. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's a nicely weighted pass. And that's an excellent interception. Deftly away.
Cambio de jugadores.
Now it's Yamal. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Desai promptly onto that, and that is that. Lampard. It's Neymar! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
I could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as there are a couple of goals up.
And he was quick to react. That is good alertness. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Scholes. Guardiola. Ambitious ball here. That has been cut short. Thuram. Looking for options for movement. Nicely shaped ball.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Nicely weighted ball. Nesta can clear it away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
And we're underway.
Gigi Buffon, pretty much peerless in every way, Peter.
Tough to disagree with that. Rarely has a keeper surely commanded quite so much respect.
And from both his own team and the opposition, I would have loved to play with someone like this behind me. Time and time again, he's shown he's just the best at organising a defence. What a communicator.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Cruyff! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Played into space. Morris ended up in no man's land. Now it's Hullet. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, easy pickings there.
A searching ball out wide.
Vieira. Brilliantly cut out. Nedved. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vieira. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Vieira is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
And here's Cruyff. Ibrahimovic.
Schmeichel claims comfortable.
Spain, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper.
He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the ball's gone astray. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Gerrard. Stam does well to get it back. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Desai deals with that comfortably. Gerrard. Can he get on the end of this? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Searching pass he's played there. That's an excellent interception. And he's managed to get rid. That's Nedved. And he decides to cross it. Hasebe cuts it out. Hullet. Yamal. Oh, he's gone for goal! Can he spark a counter here? Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's Seedorf. And that's really well manoeuvred. Thuram calmly anticipates. Yamal. Passing is crisp and sharp. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Gerrard. Nedved. Now it's Yamal. He's picked his way through. Oh, this is a great position. Nedved was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
The Netherlands couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And it's Gerrard. Gerrard. And it's Vieira. He's had it taken off him. Bullet. Spread out to the left. And here's Cruyff. And he's cut it out. Thuram. Now Seedorf. And this could be a Spanish counter-attack. Nicely shaped cross. Guardiola. Hasebe. That's it, 45 minutes up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. The second half is up and running.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Stam
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
looking for options for movement.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Seedorf. Now it's Yamal.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. Seedorf. Now it's Hullet. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Pass somewhat off target. Guardiola aimed beyond the defence.
Cruyff has it out wide and in space.
This is the time you need that pace.
Vieira.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Just about up to the hour now.
Yamal.
Ibrahimovic.
Nedved, renowned for his long-range shooting. It's played through for him.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
No, that's been intercepted.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think both teams can help themselves massively with better movement up front, Peter. There's just not enough happening at the moment. And essentially, their job is to find space, and that needs to start happening.
And he's picked it up out wide.
There's the towering header!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
And this is Gerrard. He's got away.
Gerrard stood his ground strongly. Stam
attempts a clearance.
Stam gets it away. And it's Hullet. He's looking wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's a cute ball. Spread to the right.
Oh, that looks a good ball through. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Nesta has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Cruyff with a real chance here. And this is a great chance to take a lead. And the shot!
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Griezmann. Tries to pass it through. Nedved. Zanetti. Great vision.
Mohamed Salah gets into a good position.
Vieira gets across to intercept that. Decent chance! And he hits the net! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
The Netherlands have penetrated for the first time.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Ibrahimovic.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Into the last 5 minutes. That's a shade optimistic.
Spain really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Played with finesse. Ibrahimovic!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
The Netherlands with the corner, they're first. Cruyff goes short, swings in across, and that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence.
2 minutos de descuento.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Seedorf. Well read, nice interception. Nice looking ball.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer.
He'll try from distance! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able...